you very much.
The next Republican senator by order of arrival is Senator Cotton.
Thank you. Justice Robinson. I think I know the answer to this since you've been on the court for the last 10 years, but I'd just like to ask you a couple questions. Have you ever represented, before you were a judge, a terrorist at Guantanamo Bay?
No.
Have you represented any client in any matter related to terrorism?
No.
Ms. Sung, same two questions. Have you ever represented a terrorist at Guantanamo Bay?
No, Senator.
Have you ever represented any client in a matter related to terrorism?
No, Senator.
Thank you both. So, Ms. Sung, you're nominated in the Ninth Circuit Court of Appeals. The Ninth Circuit has a bit of a checkered track record at the Supreme Court. The Supreme Court has taken more cases from the Ninth Circuit than any other case or any other circuit, and its batting average over the last few years has not been great. 4 out of 5 cases from the Ninth Circuit have been reversed in recent years by the Supreme Court. That's gotten somewhat better after the judges nominated out there over the last administration, but still it's not great. If you are confirmed and the Supreme Court issues a ruling in any case, will you faithfully apply that Supreme Court precedent?
Without reservation, Senator.
Thank you. I want to return to the letter that Senator Durbin referenced about the nomination of then Justice Kavanaugh. You signed that letter in the summer of 2018. You said in your answer to Senator Durbin that you only signed it, you didn't write it. You don't draw a distinction, though, between writing a letter and signing on to a letter written by someone else, do you? If you sign a letter, do you believe that you're responsible for the contents of the letter?
I certainly take responsibility for signing the letter, Senator.
And that would be the case as well on a panel of judges in the Ninth Circuit. Even if you don't write the opinion, if you sign on to it, you're responsible for the reasoning in it.
Yes, Senator.
Okay, you also said that some of the rhetoric was overheated, with which I agree. Let's just explore some of that rhetoric. You said that then Judge Kavanaugh was, quote, a threat to the most vulnerable, and you also thought that he was, quote, an intellectually and morally bankrupt ideologue, end quote. Could you explain why you thought Brett Kavanaugh was a morally bankrupt man?
Thank you for the question, Senator. As I explained, I recognize that those statements were overheated rhetoric, but they were rhetorical advocacy. And if by signing the letter, I created the impression that I would fail to respect Justice Kavanaugh's authority as a Supreme Court justice or any of the justices' authority or their precedents, then I do sincerely apologize. But I can commit to you today that I would, if confirmed, as I have throughout my career, I would respect all of the court's precedents without reservation.
When the authors of that letter, or whoever it was that contacted you to sign it, present it to you, did you have even a moment's thought to say, whoa, let's hold on. Like, we can say we disagree with Brett Kavanaugh, that's fine. That's within the bounds of civilized discourse. But to call him morally bankrupt, that really is inappropriate. We should take an editing pen to that.
Appreciate the question, Senator. As I stated before, I simply signed the letter. I understood that the statements were rhetorical. When I signed it, I believed that the only intended audience was my law school administration. I believe they would understand those statements to be rhetorical. But as I said, I do apologize if by signing the letter, I created the impression that it would be anything but impartial and fully respectful of the court's authority.
Another statement in that letter was that, quote, people will die if he is confirmed, end quote. Has anyone died as a direct result of Brett Kavanaugh being confirmed to the Supreme Court?
Thank you for the question, Senator. As I stated before, I understood those statements to be rhetorical advocacy only. And I do understand that I have to take responsibility for signing the letter, but I would like to assure you, the public, and every Supreme Court justice that I do respect the authority of the court, of every justice duly confirmed sitting on the court, and I would follow without reservation all of the court's precedents.
So you can't point to someone who's died over the last 3 years as a direct result of Brett Kavanaugh being confirmed, as that letter predicted?
No, sir.
Okay. And just to be clear, so if the Supreme Court issues a ruling, whether that opinion is authored by Brett Kavanaugh or Stephen Breyer or Clarence Thomas, you will treat it with equal weight and you will follow it if you are confirmed in the Ninth Circuit.
Absolutely, Senator.
Thank you.